Hi everybody. Weather's been playing havoc with up and down the country everywhere. Snow, wind, rain, sunshine, snow, wind, rain, everything. Been an absolute nightmare. It's made filming this week a bit difficult, but I managed to cobble a little bit together when I could get out there. 1 minute it was blue skies, next minute it was snowing, and then it turned to rain and washed all the snow away, and then it tried to snow again, and so yeah. But managed to put a little bit together for you, continuing on with the water pipe run round to the back of the garden. As I explained to you last week, my water supply, outdoor water supply, is on the front of the house, just where it is put. So rather than run through the house and cut away at all the plasterboard and holes in walls and things like that, I thought I'd run just some water grade pipe round to the back, teeing off so I can have a tap, still have the tap out the front, tap out the back, and then obviously feeding into the dechlorinator and the pond for topping up the pond and doing trickle in. So doing a little bit more on that this week. Obviously a little look at the fish, always got to look at the fish, see how they're doing, just keep a check on things. Also sort of show you running an experiment with the clay. I've not put it in for 3 weeks, so you can see what effect I think it's having on the pond. Whereas it's be quite interesting. You just sort of see it later on in the video. And also I'll be showing you the Hannah free chlorine meter. You've seen me use the Hannah meters, little pocket checkers, before. I got this one at Christmas. Not showing you how to use this one. Simple, much the same as the other ones and that lot, but happy with the result of that. So yeah, I'll show you that in operation, and that's about it really this week. Like I say, it was a bit of a struggle with the weather, but like I said, managed to put a little bit of something together for you, so hope you enjoy it. If there's anything you want me to talk about and cover, you know, drop me a line down in the comments down below. You know, I've got all the time in the world. If I don't know it, I can research it or anything, you know. So whatever subject you want me to cover, just drop a line down below in the comments. For all those subscribers out there, you know, thank you very much. It's appreciated. Heading up to the 1,000, the magic 1,000, when I'll be doing the giveaway. I'm 220 shy at the moment. It's still it sounds a lot actually. But if you're not subscribed, then please subscribe down below. Don't cost anything. You know, you're not tied into any contract or anything like that, so just hit the little subscribe button down below, hit the bell icon, and then you'll be notified when I upload a video. And like I said, once I hit that 1,000 subs, I'll be doing a giveaway. More news on that at the end of the video. Anyway, right, let's get on with today's film. And like I said, hope you enjoy it. Not a lot, like I said, I managed to just cobble it all together, but hope you enjoy. Take care everybody, stay safe, see you soon, bye. Morning. Guess what? It snowed. Down in Dorset it snowed. Let's turn you around. Yeah. So I'm going to have to clean the covers off in a minute. Although it's already starting to melt a bit over in the corner there, obviously because of the heat from the water. But yeah, I'm gonna go out for a walk in a minute, take the dog out, go out for a family walk in the first bit of snow. And you can see by the blue pipe there, I was doing a bit yesterday. Weather allowing, of course, I'll try and carry on doing this. And obviously I'll talk you through, I said I'll show you how to connect up things. But yeah, it's And you can see somebody's excited. You excited? You excited? Hey? You excited? What's this? What's this? Back off. Back. 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 Stay. It's like having another kid, isn't it? Now, I did sort of say that I'd show you how to install this blue pipe. So PVC water grade pipe, so hence it's blue. Now this is supposed to be buried in the ground, but you see it all over the place, farmers, fields and stuff like that, and this stuff is rolled out and left out in the sunlight. But I'm insulating it all anyway, so that'll protect it from the UV rays anyway. It's just the insulation that need replacing every couple of years. You need a good set of PVC pipe cutters. Now, when you go down to your DIY stores and you know the big chains and stuff like that, they're charging sort of like £30 upwards of these, but again, online, favourite place, Amazon, £11.50 I think I pay for these. They do the job, ratchet driven, so you just make a nice cut. I'll just show you, place it in, ratchet it down. Yeah, once it bites, then you go, nice clean pipe. Now, what you need to do then is you've got to do pipe inserts. Now, you've got to make sure I'm using push fit connections on these. You can get the screw fit ones. The pipe inserts are different types, so the blue ones are for the push fit, the black ones are for the normal screw fit, so make sure you get the right pipe inserts and basically just willy it in. It is a bit of a tight fit, but it will go. There you go, that's in. And then once you've got your insert in, it's just a case of, he says, as he feeds it behind the plants, getting the pipe nice and straight. And it just offering it up, and it's just a case of pushing it in up to the first stop and then into the second. As you push it in, you'll feel it resistance come to a stop, and then if you just push it, it'll go in another inch again, and that's the pipe in, and it's all up and connected. And it's just a case now running some clips along the wall, it says. So run a load of clips along the wall, up the garden, keeping it nice and straight, and then connect it into there. Now what you can see there is, so after the dechlorinator unit. Obviously I've not got the cartridges on. The little black bit there is the little wheel for the flow meter, electronic flow meter, out through, and that goes into battery or operated automatic timer. This is all going to be boxed in, and then it goes down to the tap where it reduces it down to a 1/4 inch line, which I haven't put in yet, which I won't do until I get the box on, and then that'll go to the pond. So let's get this all clipped in and get it all set up, and then I'll make the box. Have a look at the fish. They all seem to be doing well. If I've got time, I will put the underwater camera in again just to double check. Still can't work out where all the stones are coming from, even with the lid off now, but they keep appearing from somewhere. But yeah, don't need to brush the snow off because it has melted, obviously because of the heat coming up from the pond. But yeah, they all seem to be doing well, but I'll just leave the camera on this a minute. I've not been filming very much what I've been doing today, mainly because it keeps snowing and then raining and snowing. All the snow's washed away because of the rain, unfortunately, but I did have a nice walk this morning. Anyway, pipework's all in, the chlorinator's in and fitted, timer's in, and flow meter, flow meter sort of like rigged up but not doing anything. Well, it is working, but it's not in a position where I can see set. I got it because it only comes on twice a day. I can have it going in a bit faster, so it's going in at 2.75 litres a minute, so it's fine for the dechlorinator. There was a couple of little leaks up there. Let's see if I can see. You can't see just up there, but I managed to sort that out, just tightening it all up, and then the return, that's to the pond. It's only temporary like that. That will be buried into the ground, out the way, but that's all in. That needs cutting down once I eventually sort it all out, the lead. Media's all doing well there, just on the edges you can see. I've just uncovered it, but I'll cover it back up. But yeah, so everything's hunky-dory. Like I said, I couldn't film a lot just because of the weather, really. I know these are supposed to be waterproof cameras and everything like that, but yeah, I don't know whether I trust them. But yeah, cold. Got a runny nose. Air source heat pumps on now, but that's basically because I've got the pond uncovered, had it uncovered all day, and I've got the filter pit uncovered slightly, so losing a bit of air. I think it's only been on twice, third time today this has been on. This week costings have dropped, so I think it must have warmed up during the week. You know, I was away, I was up country where it was cold and wet and snowy and that lot, but I think down here things warmed up, because I'm back down to £6.38 this week, so not too bad. Like I said, £6.38 for a week. Wi-Fi unit on the side there, still working fine. Talking to it. What's the pond drop to? So can see in there. 16.2, 3.6 outside, but obviously this is inside the box. These pumps are going to be here. Yeah, they're both working. So yeah, everything's hunky-dory. I will get the free chlorine nanometer out and just have a play with that and show you that, just so you so there's something else. I've been saying I'm going to do it for a couple of weeks, but haven't managed to get round to it. Anyway, I'll just cover the filters back up and go have my tea. Just not got very far today because of the weather. Alright, speak to you guys in a minute. So just going to go in underwater and have a look at the fish and have a look at the bottom. Yeah, there is a bit of poop and that lot down on the bottom there to be expected until it gets sucked up by the bottom drain, but 95% of that down there is stones, gravel from the edges, and I can't understand why it's getting pushed down there. I mean, a bit of poop down there, but what I'm noticing is the algae growth. Now I'm running an experiment. I've been I normally clay every week, but for the last 3 weeks I haven't put any clay in as an experiment, just to see what sort of difference it makes to the pond, to the water clarity, and to the sort of like just the fish themselves. And literally, I mean, this blanket weed sort of just started appearing since I started putting the clay in. Well, it's not blanket weed and algae, it is some string algae, I suppose. It has a sort of like it appeared sort of since I haven't put the clay in. Might be something to do with heating as well, because I mean I'm keeping the water at 16 degrees, and they've got the polycarb covers over the top, so it is letting light through. But yeah, so it will obviously affect how the waste gets pulled down towards the bottom drain. So we'll have to next weekend probably put some blanket weed treatment in there and then get the hoover out and hoover up all these stones and get them out of there. I just can't understand it. Like I said, the pond's covered, got the polycarb sheets on there, so but I do have a cat that keeps coming round, and where I've got gravel on the outside there, it sort of tends to try and use the edge of my pond as a litter tray, and buggers. Brave as well, since I've got the dog. So I reckon it just where he's kicking around on the edges there, it might sort of like be going underneath the covers and spilling out into the water. But anyway, yeah, the fish are all looking good. Last time I had them on little camera, somebody picked up, and I looked back and I agreed with him. I thought that Chad the Chag sort of like might have been a bit red just up underneath, just by his rear fin, but he seemed okay. Not too bad this week, so if there was anything, it's healed, or it might just been the light.
So I said to you that I'll show you the HANA free chlorine meter in operation. So that's the actual meter itself. So it's the blue one, free chlorine written on there. This comes with a powder reagent. So I'll put that to one side. 2 sample bottles. I've already pre-filled the bottle with, I've actually taken it from the pond. So this is a sample of pond water because I was doing the other water checks. So that's filled up to the 10mm line. And the first thing you do, move that out of the way a minute. So first thing you do, turn the machine on. Right, so it comes up. Add, press C1. So basically C1 is just your sample with nothing in it. It's just to zero the meter out. Just give it a quick wipe with a lint-free cloth. Open the lid. Plonk it in and press C1. So it's just zeroing the water sample. And then it says add and press C2. So now you have to take the sample out, unscrew the lid, take your sachet, does say cut, but I tear. And this is the fun bit where you got to try and get this open. And then you got to try and add that. It is a bit fiddly, I will admit that. Right, the injections do shake. When you do shake, before you add it back in, just make sure there's no air bubbles. So just give it a good shake up. Just give it a tap, make sure all the air bubbles are out. Wipe it again, make sure your fingerprints are off. Plonk that back in the reagent tester. Right, now you just press and hold the button until the timer, so there's the 1 minute timer on, counting down. So that's all we wait for, just wait for that to come into fruition. Three, 2, 1, 0, calculating. Look at that, 0.00. So happy with that. So that's actually in the pond water, so that's what we need to see. Can check it after your dechlorinator, but that's my free chlorine 000. Happy days. Now, just a reminder, given one of these or ammonia, nitrate, nitrite, pH tester, whichever one you want, I'm going to be giving one of them away in a competition once I reach 1,000 subscribers. Getting there, 220 to go. So you know, tell your friends, get them to subscribe, or if you fancy winning one of these and you're not subscribed but you do watch my channel, then please like and subscribe to the channel. And then once I reach 1,000, I'll be setting a question, and the correct answer to the question will be put into a random comment generator, and the lucky winner, like I said, will receive a Hana meter of their choice. Obviously you have to give me a bit of time to get it ordered and get it in, but rather than just sort of saying, no, I've got an ammonia one or I've got a chlorine one or whatever, I thought I'd leave it up to you guys out there to tell me which one you want. So like I said, come on over, get subscribed. Once I reach the big 1,000 subs, then one of these will be for up grabs. All right guys, see you in a bit.